Hi, this is Sieg, and I'm going to be a presenter at the upcoming No Excuse Summit in Vegas, coming up here on Friday, April 20th. We kick off the night starting at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, all day Saturday the 21st, all day Sunday the 22nd. Now, that's almost a full 2 months ahead, right? Here it is February, coming at the end of February, and you're probably wondering, that's a bit off, before I make a decision about attending the event. Well, what Ray and Fernie are doing, and they are the hosts of No Excuse Summit 3, Raymond Fong and Fernie Sabalas, is having a Q&A webinar. Now, what I think is really important about a Q&A webinar is not just for you to show up. You've got to show up with a strategical mindset, and that being some very well thought out formulated questions that you have as an entrepreneur, as a business owner trying to grow your business. How is this event going to help you do that? So as you register, and the link is below, you're going to have an opportunity to put in questions in advance. Now, you'll also be able to do that, I'm sure, through the panel, but I'm sure they're going to be looking at mostly through the people who submitted their questions in advance. So let me give you some thoughts, some suggestions on some questions that you might come up with. I hope you caught that term that I used, a strategical marketer, a strategical business owner. You map out a business plan. Things aren't done haphazardly. You don't sign up for courses or events just on a whim. You do it because you have a clear plan and process in mind of how that can help benefit your business. So here's just a handful of questions that might come to mind that would be helpful for you, because I'm all about helping people make a well-educated, informed decision, because you're going to have to spend money to attend this event, right? So here's just a handful of questions. One might be, well, Ann, what makes this event different than any other event? I myself have hosted events, okay? So what would make my event different than the No Excuse Summit event? I think that's a very valid and legitimate question. You've got to compare apples to apples as best you can, right? Another question that might be is, is this yet just another shiny object to take me off task of my business building activities? Am I going to be jerking the wheel way over to the right, and then there I'd made all my progress in my business, and now I'm off down chasing this rabbit hole? Okay, that's a legitimate question. Or how about this one? This seems to be that it's going to be an expense to my business, and I really need to start making money. How is attending this event going to make a difference in helping me to grow my business? Because I need to be making money like yesterday. Okay, so those are just some examples of questions that you might have. And I want you to really think this through and submit these, because I'm on the panel and I am going to be helping to answer this amongst the other 8 presenters as well. And I want to get these questions answered for you. It's very important to me, because I am going to be there presenting. I'll be talking about my mini launch webinar system that I'm really, really excited to share with the industry. So go ahead, register below, but I want you to be strategical now. Don't do things on a whim and do things haphazardly. Do them thought out. So go ahead and put in your questions as well. I hope that I get to be answering one of your questions. All right, go ahead and register, and I will see you Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. We'll be talking soon. Bye-bye.